Thank you.
제자 다 로르바지도 제발라 로르제 도데 싱거요래 대인자네 세제 도제 있다네 주비 수지지 공부도 봐자 대시다네 다 로르를 지니지 녀비가 아니 그런 것들이 더버지 그네 아니 녀한테나 배워요래 세이.
So let's first cultivate the right motivations. So the reason why so we are studying these profound teachings on LamRims. So it is to achieve complete enlightenment in order to benefit all sentient beings. So because it is by following these stages of the path, that is the only way we can reach to that final goal of complete enlightenment, and then to understanding that in order to really to follow these stages of the path or the LamRims, we must first understand. We must first know about this find out about these stages of the path. So therefore, to just our motivations. So should be the bodhicitta mind. So which is to wishing to achieve complete enlightenment, and it is to for that purpose. And we are studying these profound LamRim teachings, and so that we can benefit all sentient beings.
Tatni tanga zu chin tsote ni kawale yarsena ni ta yuwe chi chu ne yawa ni tsushi sande pa se te la ni lorchim lorindino la karasum sena ni lawa chime lu chene tsushi sande si da lora matinya lo korang gluga ani sande si ni sundu tenza tenika tendo diji ta ani ningel shin samares.
And then with regard to this teaching on the LamRim, these LamRims, so we were up to the fourth preparatory practice, that is visualizing the merit field of the sublime assembly of the sublime objects. And so we briefly really finish about this, the explanation or the descriptions of this the merit field, and as and we understand this. There are two main really methods to do these meditations on visualizing the sublime assemblies. So the method which is according to the practice of Guru Puja, and the method according to these practical guide of these LamRim teachings.
Tadi kazunde ngala shewa no shire so lotil pope ani kazu shewa no ji tsuji chasu de gontung yena ani rare de mata na yoni ta su tsai lama tani ge zongko la supa gashe shi an de ta u ma shuna ani ta ngo chi tsai lama yembala ani ta ani nomba 아니 지스 좀 가봐서나라 네 달디 뒤까지 와시쳤다 봐요 아니 드리지 조지 보대 아니 거나요 네 지고요 그래서 봐
and and we noted in the previous week teachings in terms of now applying these meditations on visualizing the merit field. So there are a few different options. So of course the best option is to if we can really fit all the details of this the visualization of this merit field, as we found, as we learned in this in here, the whole lot. And but however, if we cannot fit this the detailed description of the merit field in our meditations, then the other option is to just simply directing our focus of our visualization on the principal sublime objects of this the merit field, not the bothering too much about focusing trying to get the fit all the objects, the surroundings, the sublime objects of this the merit field, and then lastly, if we still find this very difficult, then what we can do is just to place the focus of our visualization simply on our root gurus, but in the aspect of Lama Tsongkhapas.
Yang azu ne gom tandi go ta gondi chala ya ji ngochi re ko ya ga tin la la supate ka che ga tini ni su yo ma re yue na me na son ni to pa yung go si yo re ka che la ya to pa me na ya ni tandi gom ba te mo ro ya ga che ta la ane ya ji ngmali se che ka chin ge ji de de pi chi mo zen jon ze la ni normally you to chi cho den ko chi nyan de xie so se ne di ci de ma de ne den do yel tem ba chi na ne pen do yor se mo dus.
And so having cultivated all this this assembly of these sublime beings, on a mental or on a imagination levels, then it is for some being is possible that we might have a doubt whether this what we have this sublime assembly of sublime being which we have visualized is simply just one's own mental imagination, and there's really what we have visualized there, it actually don't exist. It's not really present. There's no one's root gurus and Buddhas. They're not really present in this space in front of us. So we could have that doubt, and whether this is real, the actual sublime being or not, we can have this kind of doubt, and also even if we do not have, we may not have such doubt, but however we may we might find these visualizations or the imagination of this sublime, the merit field is not really that not steady, not stabilized. So therefore now, in order to really to overcome overcome these obstacles of doubting this may feel as being the a real one or not, or the obstacle of not having these steady visualizations. So to overcome this, so there's what we find here is there's one section called which is to absorbing, as it says in the text, invite the wisdom beings and absorb them into each visualized pledged beings. So with these words, so which are, if I quote a few lines, so there's a verse in the text, you who became the Lord of all beings, you the deities who destroyed the terrible Maras and his army, so forth. So these are the lines of the prayers which can help us to in invoking what is so called as the wisdom beings, and then we dissolving that into the sublime beings which we have visualized in front of us.
That did see the Tendo the Karasigoras, and Sejeta Chichumali people, Senja Tonja Gant Chevi. And that John and Kotu Chepata. And they are the Dutch de that near to Shidla Super Jombi. And they Jordan and Kotu Chepala Supata. And then you pick Netsela, Demba Nido, Demba Shella Supik, she net Tonja Yasa to Chebi. And they Jordan and Kotu Chepa. And then the shares so sene. And then you sung your rest. And so on, they go your rest.
So this is there's a verse of supplication prayer to invoke or to invite the wisdom beings from their natural abode. So first, if I read that again, the supplication prayer which says, "You who became the Lord of all beings." So when it says to the Lord of all beings, so you are like the Lord or the protectors of all being. Is not just a one or a few, but the protectors or the chief of the all beings. And then next line, you, the deity who destroyed the terrible Maras and his armies. So this is to the Mara. So here, or the force of the evils, or which is really referring to the two types of obstructions. Like afflictive obstructions, and then the obstruction to omniscient minds. So, so this is in this supplication. So you praise to this invited wisdom being as the destroyer of the force of the Maras, and then bless Victor, with perfect knowledge of all things. Please come here together with your retinue. So this is the prayer. When we say these prayers, so then we we are invoking or inviting these wisdom beings. So with the perfect knowledge of all things, so which is to the knowledge which has a clear or the full or the perfect realization of, like, for example, the true truths and four noble truths and so on.
And then this is the Nipachimoyasari, Kaisana Lora Talamala Supiga, Suijil Carrier Sena, Nye Jagam Popela, that Temba Jusika, Nyakota Vajila Trumba, Chemboshi, Tinola Nimutum Chemboshi. Then Mutum Telani, Tap Mohalejiga, Nombanze Washi, Ni Taniji this.
So this, I'll give you some the explanation of this, the background of these prayers, the supplication prayers, and so we will know the profundities, profound meaning of these prayers. So. So it is as the story goes that when Buddha was alive. So once in the town, there was one the household, and who had the most a beautiful woman.
Tandi pumo yedi zala nita, tandi pumo de la, anita spete tanto rimbo tandi jinela, ani pumo de gedo na kuta, nomba na kuta tandi hakone, ani mutsu chemboshi, na de nama no kale tendus.
So the beauty of that the woman or the girl in that the household families had become so renowned that then the renowned, and then one day so from a very distant place, then somebody came to ask, to request for the wedding of or the marriage of that beautiful girl.
Today, namalomba gundu tsara tani ta pomoti ke pamani lana ni pomokoran ke chatina matonga ni ta che mares. Tani tani ta pomotel ke chatu tsala ni pomote ni ngando nan digres inaya chiranzu ngala kele ji sokures karesena ni ta sesan tizant ni la ani sujel chewa pures ani dedi tsala ni chiranzu chewa pot me pa singal shonu che kures ta chena te jogo kures ani tani chega ina ani ko na man ro gi isne ni kele pares.
So when this person came to ask for that for the girl to wed for wedding, and then the parents then really told that it's not up to they cannot decide. So but they have to. It is really up to their girl. And so eventually, so when they checked with the girl, and then she said that I would go to that to marry with that person on one conditions. So that is that the condition is that she said that that I was very fond of making offerings. Offering, especially on all these very auspicious, auspicious days, and so therefore my condition is that whenever such any auspicious day, eventuate, then the family you have to promise me that you will make a very grand offerings.
Ani tenise pajo musonti ya neta de kelen bres. Ni kelene ni ta jelo ni kuzo pumote te sala yi tori modela ni ane namachimbares.
So this the condition actually she made to the family of the other person who asked her to marry to come to their house, and so this family then as the girl explained, so they promised to fulfill that promise, and so therefore she ended up going to the home of that the family who requests for her wedding slots.
Tene ta kuzo naman ro se matsanda ane mutsuti ye ta chumba chasang de ane matepe la tani ichi che dingi ma to temba le ichi ma chinge o matepe jinu tani re de yores.
So and then she got married to that the other family, and then they found that the area or the town where her new family is. So in that, most people were following the not the follower of Buddhism, but rather some non-Buddhist religious traditions in that area.
Se desi di zalanda, kuchu gata, nga zu chewa dina marina, ane kuchu tarimbo de jihane pegu mares. Ane nga zu chewa tulo mareves ne, pomote la yashi di zalanda, pomote tulo mares, nga zu ichimichi drogu res. Se di zalanda, di muzo de uta, ngumane kele je de iza, ane chewa pot me paji shamba res.
Pisa temba soma.
Da, ale ngela, chewa chi shamba res.
No.
temple 다 손이 된대셔 그러와. 이제라.
뭐 미장게 초야 맞아요. 피마 피요 말해서 그러 요.
무조 피마 피요 말해서. temple 생게 된가 다처럼 temple 피고 그러와. temple 사서 우리 뭐 쇼 유디에서 그러와. 안 패도 말해서 내라.
그래.
네 칼라도 돌아래스.
So when a very auspicious day, come, and then she reminded to her family that now as you promised, you must now organize a very grand offerings, and so the family then replied to her that they will do that, but however, nobody will. It is too far away to invite all the guests that she wanted as a Buddhist to come to that to their town, and then but she said I still want as you promised, because it is an auspicious day, and I still want you to arrange a very grand set of the objects of offerings.
Ani chewala supaya pochi dra. Ani tishini potela ni ta chewa dra piyate nigun pigwe sarwa nigun khala. Ani teni za ta jumba tiga ni mutsome ga ta te kondo iza. Ta makashi na karnre kande chegandu chi ta hando sene ta chi nga chi yuwa yorwa. Tani chele kashi na ya ta pechone de pen pagmare ni pomotela techi mumumbo chilaki chi chena tembachone de pe masona ko ngotsa wo yungres. Tiza ngazo kongjene ko ngotsa sa etni roko yesene. Ni ta jumbati ta mchasande ni tikasr temol levres.
And then the family did prepare and arrange all this very a grand the objects of offerings, and then as the people in that town began to find about this, so they were also some were a little bit skeptic, that why they made such an arranged offering, because they think that there's no way that any like a Buddhist figure will come there, like the Buddhas will come to that place. And there are others then who thought that they should go there, still to go there in a way to really to embarrass the wife of the family, who made the home family to arrange such a huge offering, but when they thought that nobody will come, so that would be as a way to. They thought that this is an opportunity for them to really to shame the wife of the families. So if a lot of the town people anyway, so happened to come to that on the offering day, and the actual timing of the offering was sometime around the the like lunchtime was.
Then you go to Dorje the Sarani, Pomotiga, Necro Tilu to Sabache, Ani Tuhatova, Kumbe Tuhatova Androne, Ani Tambasho Yesagata, Sashutova Kapalu, Ani Shaosaji P, Ani Buji Tinil Ban, La Palikine, Ne, Tandatsi the Temperes.
So on the day of the offering, exactly on that they went it on the set time, and then the girl when the woman went to the roof of their house, and of course then she to mark this very special the event, so she was wearing her best clothes, and then and on the roof of the house, and so where then it is said that she also light some candle which she hold, and then with that and she of course the prostrate as to did the prostrations, and then with that then she it is said that she the prayer that she recited to to invoke the Buddha, to invite the Buddhas and his retinues. So is this a verse that we read before?
Ani ta temba chone dega ni ta tene pumbuti ga ni dende shu ye wan chen ne ta koro ko ni ti ta chomba zunju yenge to sola ta dringa so pumbuti ga ni gu ni so si dende shu ndi te za zunju ni nge ka yamba de da nga chunya do ani ti so si di ji ga phe ko re sene ani zunju ji ko ne ta de nong ka le phone ni ta sa shu de la ani shi lo ji ga de le ores phe ores.
And so, of course, the Buddha, the Lord Buddhas, came to know about this, these offerings which was organized by this beautiful woman, and so therefore the Buddha also then advised, told his all his followers that he. He's going for that. He's going to attend for that offering, and he also advised. So all the others, like elders, like the includes the assemblies of the hearers and solitary realizers, all those who followers, who have who have miracles, miraculous powers, and so therefore as the story goes, so with the Buddhas, so and all the great assemblies of the hearers and solitary realizers, so they all through their miraculous powers, so they flew and reached to that the woman's house where the offering is organized.
Ta de pe ni ni kun she la ji, ani sun ji no a tani chi di sala, anta di ga ta e mo mambo ji. Ni ta tomba jeju chene ni ani mambuji ta de nombal te chevres.
So therefore on that day, so Buddha and as well as all his the followers, a great large number of his followers, so they all had the lunch midday meals at the woman's place, and then also it is said that then Buddha gave a discourse to the all those who came to that offering event.
Ante tati uneme ni ta chiche ni jemba tende uta chode kawa tume tamaran rola tse tuje no ju shi ta shepala so bita tani chiche mombo yarra ani chiche mombo ma dende shine ani ta gine me pano gine me ne pechu so ji jene so ni ji gonde yorwa gonde ye za gomba telan tansu somba ni so pa tansu somba ji ani tani
So that's the one verse of the invocation, prayer that which quoted, and also I think in the English version there's a next verse which is also translated here, which read, "Oh, the blessed victor, for countless, please come here together with your retinue. Then, oh blessed victor, for countless aeons, you practice compassions out of love for beings, fulfilling the goal of your magnificent prayers of aspirations, spontaneously appearing at the mention of Dharma realms, manifesting various blessings and miracles to deliver infinite hosts of beings. So now is the time for you to perform the benefits of living beings according to your vows. So, oh Lord, please come here with your retinues." And this one, and then still lot more such the supplication, on such invocation prayers, which you will find in it's not included in this LamRim teaching, but you might find in some other the prayers book.
Sosi le to draw unki ani sosi gomba no jite ni se yore te sesu le to diwe unki mando bare nyombi ani mato ni se ye nyombi gani ta ani mi patte mo shozo ko esares kain sena ta huma ngazo lojila mo she yore ni papa to mela ani subi jit shonge tu sala ani ta tombo de dizena jit shonge rom yore sarwa ina koron le de unki mando ares ten no jiga Anita Logi Mungusuya Yores, Dins a Suzuki Dream, Manduma Res, the nigger name me put them was a restaurant.
So, as you recite these invocation prayers, so we have to mentally then at least to imagine the invocation or the arrivals of the great the assemblies of these the sublime beings, and so not just even mentally imagining, but it's very important that to have a strong and a steady faith in that just as you mentally imagine, so you got a strong in faith that they're actually the presence of all this the assemblies of this the sublime beings. So so you have the faith, strong faith, even if we don't actually directly see any being in front of us, any sublime being in front of us, but we have to see that we have to think that it's just that we don't directly see in front of us, but have a faith, but we have to have a belief in ourselves that there is the assembly of sublime being actually in here, and. So just like we heard about the in this story of such great masters, like how the Asangas, and also there are many other story of the masters. So in case of Asangas, who pursued the meditation retreat to on Maitreya, for a long period of time, and but only towards the latter period of his retreat time that he actually saw the Maitreya. But however, it is in this story it is recorded that actually the Maitreya was with the Asanga even from the beginning of his this meditation. So it's just always there. So so in same way, it's very important that we cultivate and we have such a a faith, the unwavering faith, and in this in the presence of these sublime beings.
당아서 던지가 던데슈 신데슈 다 던지 고한사와 인사 다들 가르치고 그러잖아. 아니 취조고 그래서 아니 취조해야 돼. 아니 다 파쇼 할라도 아니 디파도 들어와라서 지요 말이데 소식 디파도 들어와 더 파샤위시도 아니 취조고 그래서
so the next stage, the next step, so which next is after you have the invoke all these assemblies of sublime beings, so the next of the wisdom beings, so the next thing is to wisdom being, and which of course you need to dissolve into the merit field which you have visualized in front of you, and so the next thing is to offer what we call as the drua laga, what we call birth offerings.
아니 다 치셰발라니 치후지 광고요. 그래서와. 그 치후대 간에서 광고거스나 네 치치 공부때 아니 용시 자체보 아니 다 슌타 건데 아니 점마좀보 가딩이 든지.
So to do this, the offering of bathing, So first we need to imagine the like a bathing hole or the bathing room.
네, 들리고 자체비가 네 다 드신비가 네 공부청보텔라 아니 쇼질 셰 신호를 접발라 동댕이 네 게에 댕이시 아니 드니시 광고에서 그래서
쇼실라 고요
쇼실라 셰고 셰고 잔자 신호를 세우 야마이 강가 통대야 아니 게에 댕이
So you imagine a large, like like a square, bath hole, really a huge, very large one, and the inside is all the spread of the beautiful, like aromatic, very beautiful, smells filled with that, and then in all the wall of the four sides, four walls. So you think of this like this a glass, crystal glass, or the I don't know, the windows or the panels, and which is very clear.
아니 다 논라 니 다 가와라 소파트는 비 젠차피 다른 뭐지 그 젠차 비 시타나 여도 공하시 아니 뭐디도 달달라레도 다 뭐여와 근데 그 젠차 무슨 소파지 예딩이지 광고 그랬어.
So then inside of that bathing hall you can think of all the walls, like the pole, and then so many on the roof and around the side, so many like decorations of the various the canopies, and then various the adornment of the things made of like various precious jewels, and so you have to think of all these the ornaments which decorating all the interior of these the bathing hall. So we have to offer. So have to invite in, or the invite in that the hall and to offer bath.
Ani tati karisungu yarsena ta ngazo tsushi gonza resarwa tsushi gonza inza ta tela susu tsushi gomba te muja seno soya cheta ani tsushi gonga resarwa ta seno so pala ale ngela susu ga ani yelo damba pikko menda tu chete te chego resarwa ti ko resta.
So I'm going to leave this the further details on this the description of the bath hall and then and how you make these ritual offerings. So there's also if you refer to some prayers which of offering of the bathing, so you can find some details there. So in short, so you have to you invite all the inside the hall to and then make the offering of the bathings. So now if we now move to the next preparatory practice, so which is the fifth, which is to make 7 branches of offerings, including mandala and as the essence of purification and accumulating merit.
Tatani zata dikane ni yellow dambase ingi leungo resrwa. Ta yellow dambase na mambo chato mambo jihako gejri samudu. Ani shan sabi yellow. Ani chewa pobi yellow. Ani dipa shopi yellow. Shanzawa ta cheji shopa. Ani jesi yuru yellow. Ani kishis chinkoko yellow. Ani nyangelende chinkoko yellow. Nyangele mandawa soa tapi yellow. Ani ngoe yellow sene. Ni yellow dinyo resrwa.
So what follows, after the visualization of the merit field is this practice of the 7 branches. 7 branches. So because it's simply because the reason why we meditate on this the field of merit. So merit is to accumulate merit and purifying negativities, and so these 7 branches so are considered as the as a very essential practice for this purpose of purification and accumulating merit, accumulation of merit. And so first what are the 7 branches? So which of course many of you might have already been very familiar with that. So we have the branch of offering, so the branch of prostration, and then the offering, then the confessions, then the requesting to turn the wheel of dharmas, and then the requesting to live long or to not pass into parinirvanas, and then finally the branch of dedications. So it's the rejoicing. I think it means rejoicing and then the dedications.
And that they don't know Shon Savi a lot. The rest of that Shon Sawa Telayo, ni Lingo year son Jigni Shon Sawa Yores.
So we the sort of the first branch is the is offerings. Sorry, is the prostrations. So which there are three the types of prostrations. By body, by speech, and by mind. Loss.
Then Tombo Rongi Kalon Karene Sena Rongi Lite Pidutaro Pitrondo Young Bacon Nipi Trawatene. Ni that short Sadisal Chasogani. Susigo Goyagata, Lamazola, Nation Sagies or Sonachi. Ani mi Pachico is a res.
Yes. And so the as to the prostration by body, so what we need to do, what we mentally need to do this prostration is to first to multiplying multiplying our the body, as like for example as many as there are numbers of atoms in the universe, and so with that kind of mental the numbers of imagination of the numbers of the body as many as the atoms, and we make the prostrations.
Ani shotela ta rinyin ra wajinda lich shotela rinyin ra wache ni gshoji do chunsho se yin gsho singe te tang zo pimoni da la pani tungo ngate sartu ya dire ni chunsho se te ta zo potsuma ma ni ne aso pyu ya wa ta tiga tel chunsho se ani tni se this
khasa tik
gsho
la
gsho gsho guguchin sha sa
okay. So with the physical prostrations, the ways of physical prostrations. So normally, there are two. Either you do a full length, the prostrations, or the half prostration, or just yes, just with the touch of the five parts of their body, like two knees, hands, and the head and the forehead here.
And tango gonna chance what they sing it, and to so karishiko horsena, lirela, go pot mepa, go rela become boyeding. Carrela only chipot mepa yeding. The Newton and it jet pot mepa tele, ni union book, ni that they were not pick horse, they be young like horse. And then the in doing this prostration by speech, and then again we can imagine the multiplications of the having the each number of bodies, so which, as we have just already when doing a prostration, so we have multiplied our body to the number of the atoms, and now in this doing the prostrations by speech, now we can imagine that each of bodies multiplying the countless number of head of the each body, and then the multiplying the each head of countless number of like a mouth, and then
multiplying that each mouth by countless number of tongue, and so that's how many we could imagining when we what we reciting, what we the prostration of with the prostration of speech. So is really to offering the prayer of praise to the sublime being, and so you can as when we imagine that the how many number infinite number of such the praise, the words of praise, and the eloquent and the very beautiful words of praise being, you can imagine being offered to these sublime beings also.
야지 리레레를 고포도 메파도 니 고레레를 카포도 메팔라 소파 아니 저롤 차데오트니 메와이나 아니 야지 수수수 투마 메바네 니 시와 모 중가대가 자마싱에 질 시와 렌사오레스로와 든지 시와 렌사서 그 세제 참아대 아니 메 노바젤라 아니 수수수 대체네 니 어느 대체 응원네 니다 대비용라 소바 아니 레가 아니 든지 기죠 다 지셀라 그런 드리치네 야고요 레스로와
So the profound imagination of how you like multiplying your body, and then the head of the body, and the mouth and the tongue. If this is something not feasible for in one's imaginations, or you find it bit awkward or bit difficult to do this, then the way of doing is imagination is to, when you do this making the offering of speech, then you think of these offerings of these such the words of praise and such the melodies, the song that you offer to sublime beings is coming from the mouth of the every single lifetime form of life that you have taken so far since beginningless time. This is to say that if you think of the how many the number of life, different forms of life that we have already taken in the so far in the past, and so we can, for this sake of making these offerings by speech, so you can imagine all those of our form of life that we have taken so far in the form of a human being, human being, in the aspects of the human beings, and then to imagine that we not just this body, this current human body, human life is residing that, but as well as the life, every single life that you had in the past, but in the aspects of the human being. So it's also offering these the prayers of praise, offering praise to the sublime beings, or to offering a melodious like a song to the sublime beings also.
Anita here gone shansawate ta roni gomba shevene de sushi to ani she kazet yete kadeta anta ichi pisakro ta tni somano dog ichi pikone anita tela kipashe tiris ye jumone kipashe tiris ro.
And then prostration by mind. So this so in here, so you just got to mentally think of these all the assemblies of the sublime beings. Mentally think of that all of them have been completely free of all of any faults, but possessing all the excellent qualities, and so with this such so you mentally have such a view, such a pure view of the sublime being as being the perfected with all the excellent qualities and free of all the such fault, and so which such recognitions that then you what the meaning of the prostration by mind means to really to venerating, to showing you the your veneration or the mental the homage, mentally showing your homage to the sublime beings.
Ane ta lingwa is che gone ne shon sawa tela ne ta ngazo gomba nuji ga go temba ne zuite tni lor ji pila ma chaso ma ane tni zol ma de no su yon du srwa ane te za ni ni te biing gone ma chit so ji ne jo yi sra de je te kar se na ane tni lor la mar je go se ki gone shon sa wi chi re de srwa.
So in relating to this the offering of this the branch of the prostrations, so we find in this in this LamRim text, so as part of that, so the text include the words of the prayer of like a praise, supplication prayer to all the beginning from the Lord Buddha, then to all the lines of the lineage lamas or lineage gurus. So these are all the prayers are included in this text, LamRim text. So so just a way to for us to just to offer this such a the homage. So I will just read out this supplication prayer from the text.
Sezu Kasalani, Selimba, Jachi Shepe Jala Shanzal, Joyemi Shunji Ledget, Dawa Topa Ripi Kujuchi, Suje Gumba, Popaya Set, Samotavi Jala Shanzal, Tuje Chimbo, Deshe Dojinchu, Chuzi Telopato, Naropa, Panchen Lama Pato, Atasha, Noleshala Jala Shanzal, Mimetseve, Tenji Shirezi, Tumechimbe, Umbonjo Meo, Kuchen Kempe, Suje Zonkapa, Lozoto Pishala, Sawani, Jetson Jomeuchi, Kadrapi, Dorje Jansi, Pala Onjishi. Luzu Chichin the San Zepiche, Jomba Jansishala Shazal. Gele Rakatsuni Combeti, Pade Kaji Kombuchu Nichon, Zumbin Zepi, the Jamundobi, Padella Meshala Shazal. Ranjo Chicha Guden Jepala, Kemoina Janse Tutanse, Padella Nipa Chiche, Zumbi Sechala Shazal. Jawakache Sumbi Chinoche, Jono Dine Nyos Lumbiti, Sechinela Doji Kanyapa, Chimen Nanjula Shazal. Padelama de Chingi Draka, Gala Shinze, Luzu to Jinchu, Shas Kandi Jets Trevika, Luzu Tendreshala Shanzala, Niense Tushi Melon Repiti, Tata Luzu Tembi Imbonza, Godra Pono Travi, Nanjowa, Suji Shishala Shanzala, Gele Yete Malin Juine, Tremel Luzu Tembi, Kuzunze, Chichi Jansenzabe, Paeche, Padelame Shala Shanzala, Kenju Sanji, Chichi Chidipi, Jawani Pi Lutu Tonchicha. Shedra Jansenza Bichu Jawa, Yunza Tombe Shala Shanzalo, Shas Kandi Lama Dorjee, Kuna Kunda Shinye Tsuzuni, Chuto Tumungi de Zonzepi, to Jelama Nola Shanzalo, Temalame Suji Rumbuchi, Shopalame Tonji Rumbuchi, Jambalame Genda Rumbuchi, Shane Kinchu Sala Shanzalo, Shosha Hipa Tojela, Shidakachi Tunye Chilita Paino, Chuto Tepi Shanzalos. 다 대파도니 지 코로나로 집이 나한테 라마 자소들 해야 돼. 뉴스로와 대마지 니지 내전아 대치 채워야 지 소소스. 고수지 고소나.
Right.
저런 내가 얘기 말다.
No. So I have recited these supplications, prayers to which is to honor or to pay homage to all the to the Buddhas and to all the lineage of lineage lamas. So which you find in this LamRim text in English. So which begin from I bow my head to the Buddha, the king of the Sakya, and then all I think the prayers are bolted, and then the last one which says to all those worldly salutations with
No.
Can't find the end of that. Must be from that. I bow down to my kind lamas themselves, the Lama Vashtara, the embodiment of the three refuge, who, having taken the form of spiritual teacher to train my disciples, bestow the common and excellent accomplishment. I think. Yep. Just seconds. Okay. So in fact, the last one is this one. To all those worthy of salutations, with as many bodies as atoms in all lands, I bow down to the Buddhas with a mind directed to all Buddhas by the power of the vows of the practice of good. So that's the branch of the prostrations. So which include the homage to all the to the Buddhas and all the lineage lamas of this LamRim teaching. And then after that, then we find the text continues with some the rest of the seven band practice by quoting the verses, prayers from the the king of prayers, the Samantabhadra's prayers.
제장안에 다 제소간에 주시는 주에 열었던 것들 디세나슈나 지수지 따와이나 어느 지마시 디살라니야 디스펜도 용거스러와.
So I think from zero. So the before next week teaching. So if you have a time, so refer to that I think in the beginning sections of that Samantabhadra prayers, that the king of prayers. So that's the sections on the seven branch, offerings. So if you refer to that, and then we will go over that, continue the teaching in the on that in the next week teachings.